Welcome to Statistronix. My name is Dr. Previously, we used the deviation method in solving this particular problem. We also used the direct method in solving this problem. Somehow you see that from the deviation method, difficult from the table, and then the formula in applying the values very easy. But from the direct method, you see that the table as it is very easy, but the applying the values in the formula becomes a little difficult. So what we want to do now is to combine the two methods. That's using both the deviation method and then the direct method. Now this is a table that we ordinarily use for the direct method, which is easier. And so we're going to use the formula of the deviation method. And then from that formula, we have it that arrow is equal to summation of xy all over the square root of summation of x square, summation of y square. And we told you that where our small x is equal to x minus x bar, and then our small y is equal to y minus y bar. Okay, now what we're going to do, from our previous presentation, we showed you that summation of xy is equal to summation capital X, capital Y minus summation of x, summation of y all over n. That was part of what we derived previously. If you've not seen that, please check that particular video. You see how we're able to derive this from this particular one. And that's why I said that we're going to refer to it. So we can do this, and this will be equal to, based on what we have done here, we are giving this as the values of x, we are giving this as the values of y. So what we do is to multiply 1 by 5, which is our xy, to get this value of xy. 9 times 10 is 90. 6 times 5 is 30. 9 times 14 is 126. And then 15 times 16 is 240. For the x square, this is our x values. If we square 1, it will be 1. 9 square is 81. 6 square is 36. 9 square is 81. And 15 square is 225. So y square, this is our y value. So y, 5 times 5 is 25. 10 times 10 is 100. 5 times 5 is 25. 14 times 14 is 196. 16 times 16 is 256. And then the sum of this is 106. So now these values are the one we're going to apply here. So this will be equal to, our sum of xy is 491 minus summation of x is 40 from what we have here, and summation of y is 50. All over our n is 5. So this will be 491 minus 40 times 50. Your calculator, please. 40 times 50 will be 2,000. Then all over 5. So this will be equal to 491 minus 2,000 over 5 will be 400. And then which will be 491 minus 400 will be 91. Okay, now if we have gotten that, the next is to look at this. So our summation x square, from what we also derived previously, we saw that summation x square was equal to summation of x square minus summation x all square over n. And this is equal to, our sum of x square from here is what? 424. So this is 424 minus our sum of x is 40, and then we'll square it because of this all over. Our n is 5. So we'll be having 424 minus 40 square is 1600 all over 5. So 424 minus 1600 over 5 will be 320. So that 424 minus 320 is equal to what? Will be 104. Now the next is this other component, which is a summation of y square. And our summation of y square from what we derived also, we found out that this was what? Summation y square minus summation of y all square over n. So which will mean that our summation y square from what we have here is 602 minus the summation of y is 50, which is this. You see the sum of y is 50 here. So we have 50 square over n. N is number of observation, which is 5. So we'll have 602 minus 50 square is 2500 all over 5. So we'll have 602 minus 2500 divided by 5 will be 500. So 602 minus 500 is 102. So now we've gotten this component, we've gotten this, we've gotten this. So we'll just say that our arrow is equal to by this formula summation xy all over the square root of summation x square summation y square, which will be equal to, now we have obtained for summation xy 91, and then for summation x square we got 104. So this will be the square root of this is 104 times this is 102, which is what we got here. Summation y square is 102. So it's very easy to say arrow is equal to 9 over the square root of 104 times 102, 10608. So which will be equal to 91 over, what's the square root of 10608? Is 102.995. So it will mean that our arrow is equal to, if we divide 99 by 102.995, we'll have 0.884. Now, if you look at what we got initially, then you see that it's about the same thing that we got. Now, the implication of this is that because this arrow is a positive coefficient, it means that there's a positive relationship between x and y. And then also because the magnitude of the correlation coefficient is high, the reason being that it is closer to 1 than it is to 0, then we'll say there's a very strong correlation between x and y. Feel free to go to the comment section, make your comments, like the video, subscribe so that you'll be notified when we do other videos. Tell us where you want us to help you. If there's any particular topic you want us to treat, feel free to tell us in our comment section.